Hey, boys and girls around the world, and their parents too. Story time. So, I have two books for you. First one is called People. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, stands in his cot. What does he see? People. He sees his father sleeping in a big brass bed, and his mother too, with a hairnet on her head. He sees the shadows moving on the bedroom wall, and the sun at the window, and his teddy and ball. Must be early in the morning. Okay, let's move on. Here's little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his head chair. What does he see? People. He sees his mother pouring hot porridge in a bowl, and his father in the doorway with a bucket full of coal. He sees his sister skipping in the yard outside, and his grandma packing washing on the clothesline to be dried. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his pushchair. What does he see? People. It's another name for a pushchair. Like that. He sees a bonfire smoking, pigeons in the sky, his mother cleaning windows, a dog going by. He sees his sister searching for a jar or tin to take up to the park and catch fishes in. Hope everyone's enjoying the story so far. He sees his sisters fishing with a brown stocking net and dresses tucked in knickers and like shiny wet. He sees the tassels blowing on his grandma's shelf and the fridge on the pushchair and his teddy and his ball. That's a lot of things that he sees. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his chair on his sister's lap. Where does he see? People. Got a good big sister. He sees his grandma ironing, his father pouring tea, his other sister squabbling. She wants him on her knee. He sees his mother dozing in the easy chair and a dog in the doorway who shouldn't be there. Can anyone point at the dog? Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his bathtub. What does he see? People. He sees his father kneeling with his sleeves rolled up and the flannel on the table and the soap in the cup. He sees his necktie warming in the oven door, his sisters in the clothes horse, puddles on the floor. He's having a good bath. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, on his way to bed. What does he see? People. sees the landing mirror with its rainbow rim and a mother with a baby just like him. He sees the bedroom door, the cot made ready, his father kissing him goodnight, his ball and his teddy. Time for bed for him. It's been a long day. So lots of things. Okay, now on to the next book. It's called The Snowy Day. The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Snow is pretty high, isn't it? Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked in with his toes pointing up, like this. He walked with his toes pointing in, like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks, and he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. It was a stick that was just right for smacking on the snow-covered tree. I forgot to show you the picture, sorry. So a stick. Found a stick. Down fell the snow clump on Peter's head, on top of Peter's head. Lots of snow, even on his head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough, not yet. Snow days are the best. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. Just like that. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. Lots of fun. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. What happened to the snowball, do you think? And he thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together into the deep, deep snow for more fun. The end.